Yo, what up? Mr. Mumbles, King's Court, East 905. So we're doing the King of the Dot prediction blog for the South Division that's going on later today. Um, we're gonna go through some of the battles and see who we think is gonna win and why we think they're going to win. Just doing it live as practice on doing lives and everything like that. I'll be doing these more with different events, talking about battles, wrestling, comics, movies, just things that catch my attention. And we'll be having that going on. So we have those events. They're going to be going live on Twitch, and that will be going on later today, I believe, at like 1 o'clock or something. I'm not sure. Hosted by Direct. We all know Direct from Grind Time, and he's got, I think it's, forget which battle site he runs there, and he's been doing events forever. He battles as well. All right, so we're gonna go through the battles and to see. So we got Brix Belvy versus Hayes the Family Man, which is very funny. If you've seen their face off, it was pure jokes back and forth. For those that don't know, Hayes is Saya Boy. If y'all remember him, Grind Time, he's been on URL. He had some amazing 2-on-2s with John the Don. All right, so with this one, I'm not really sure, especially without the crowd. We all know that Brix does have amazing pen game. He was a member of the Suns, who were all known for their writing and everything like that. So, but I've always been a big fan of Saya, aka Hayes. I've always felt that he was underrated and he's not had the opportunity that he would need. And so I think this tournament's really great for him. My edge right now is definitely going to be for Hayes. I think a lot of people not really prepared for the different. I think he has a better energy. I think he has better delivery. I think he does have bars as well. So I do think I'm really going to go Hayes on that one. It's going to go either way. So I say 2-1, but I do have Hayes taking that battle there. So the next one, it was supposed to be Oops versus Clone, but sadly Oops had to back out. I was really excited for that battle. I think that matchup would have been amazing. We now have known that there is a replacement. We have Carter Deems now versus Clone. They had very short notice, I think 3 days notice. So the matchups, that's a very big change. Like, it's not even a close change. Oops and Carter Deems are not anywhere close to the same type of opponent. It's not like Clone could probably take a single bar from what he had to go against Oops, who is a very serious, to use against Carter Deems. Like, it's almost opposite. So respect for Clone for even taking this and being able to handle that. Saying that Carter Deems, he can freestyle. He's very funny with the crowd. He knows how to grab the crowd that way. Clone is very bar and punch heavy. and I don't know if his serious style will be able to really hit Carter as it hits everybody else. I don't know who the judges are. This is judged. I feel that Carter is definitely going to win the crowd vote. So when you look at the voting on the system, Carter is definitely going to win the crowd vote in this one very easily. I'd say a good 75% of the people are going to vote for Carter. However, depending on who the judges are, on how they view Carter's style, and if they get what Carter deems does, will depend on if he wins the judge vote. It can go either way. I'm a big Carter Deems fan, so I'm going to edge this to Carter Deems. I feel I will like his style better than I like what Clone is doing, but because it's a judged battle, it really depends on what the judges say. So the next battle, this is going to be another very interesting battle. Scotty versus So Severe. If you follow South Battle Rap, then you definitely know who Scotty is. He's from Houston. He's probably the biggest battler from that area. If you do battles in Houston, he's got to be involved pretty much. He's run that area. So Severe, a lot of people don't know him. He's been like big on the GZ, so he's really not had a lot of main stage looks, but he has been bubbling. He does his thing on the stages that he has been on. If you listen to Scotty was very disrespected because he feels So Severe's name is not even big enough to compare to him. But in all honesty, the thing I like about tournaments is names don't matter. It's what you do in the ring. It's what you do with your pen. It's what you bring to the circle. I actually have watched a couple of So Severe battles, and I really like what he does. I think his pen is better than Scotty's. I think Scotty is a lot of performance and showmanship, and I don't think that is going to really show well in the atmosphere that they're battling in. So I think So Severe's projection, So Severe's bars, So Severe's energy, I think will display better than what Scotty does. I think it is set up in a better system for So Severe to be successful. So I actually edge So Severe taking this battle pretty clearly and going on to the next round. But again, it does matter what each of you guys bring this actual day. We also got Chef Trez versus Lotta Day. Lotta Day got a new hairstyle. He's very upset that everybody got Chef Trez winning. But you have to understand, Lotta Day hasn't been in the game for a good amount of years. And in those years, Chef Trez, especially in the last few, has been killing it. So a lot of the fans who are voting here know who Chef Trez is. There's fans that are watching these things that don't even know who Lotta Day is. They're like, who is this guy that, don't even know who Lotta Day is. So that's how Chef Trez is getting the votes. But us that know and us that have been watching Lotta Day since grind time and since the beginning, because Lotta Day is one of the actual, he's foundation in this league era of battle rap. And Lotta Day has been a guy with a pen And what has hurt him is that he was a guy with great pen game before pen game was really being appreciated. He was very lyrical before, when people were just still, especially on grind time, were still going off on the funny punchlines and everything. He was getting overlooked because the crowd wasn't appreciating what he was doing. Not that what he was doing wasn't great. So even when he was around, his talent wasn't appreciated fully. I think we've gotten to the stage now that what he was doing would be appreciated. If you go right now and watch some old Lauderdale battles, you're going to be surprised at what you missed and what you didn't catch and realize. Lauderdale was probably a couple of years ahead of his time in what battle rap was looking for. So this battle is going to be a lot closer than the votes do show. It's going to be a lot closer than everybody says. Why I do edge to Chef Trez is literally because his rebuttal game is so incredible that even with a great round, if you have a better round than him, he can change the whole momentum with the right freestyle, and that can shift the momentum of the battle done right, and he's going to do that. Like, I know a lot of the rappers, so in all honesty, if Lauderdale was smart, he should be practicing his freestyles and his rebuttal game, so because if you can show them you hit Chef Trez with one of his things back at him, that's another way of shifting the momentum back to you, because you're showing him, yeah, I can do that too. That's all hip hop. You're an MC. And that can weaken Chef Trez, because he doesn't have something above you. He doesn't have something on you, because you're even thing. So at that point, then you bring your pen and see if his pen game can match what your pen game is doing. So that would be my suggestion on that. So I do edge my vote going to Chef Trez, just because, I'm a cat, especially with me. I really appreciate the freestylers in battle rap and stuff like that. That's that's a skill set that I never want to have leave the game, and I felt that it did for a while. It was not being appreciated. It was not being valued. So I like, Chef Trez, A-Ward, Clips, DNA, Bangs. I like when Geechee does it. I like that the guy that's showing that, this is part of battle rap. This is something. You don't need to have 3 months. Like, you got to be able to pull stuff from everywhere. So I like that. So I usually will add to my freestylers that bring that into the game. So the South, wow, this division is really, really going to be tough to vote. I think the South has, if not like the best talented person, I think that they have the 8 people that are the closest to each other. Like, they're going to be going to war, and literally this is the group where anybody could come out of it. Like, it's the group where it's like almost the hardest to pick who is the best coming out of it. I think because it's tournament style, not a lot of prep, people like Chef Trez and Carter Deems that can freestyle are really, have an advantage. I think Bricks Belvy, because he's just known as a puncher and stuff, so he'll have bars in the loo that he can just pull out. I think he has a good chance. He's not known for choking. He doesn't have to super prep. So it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out of there. I would like to see from here Chef Trez. You know what I'm saying? I would really like to see him really go far in this tournament and show what he can do on the stage. You know, I really think the King of the Dot audience would really like Chef Trez, and I really do think he'd really be able to do well. Okay, so that's the South Division. I know it's going to be on Twitch later on. Make sure that you guys sign up and check out this battle. Um, I don't know. I'm going to be doing predictions for all of them. I don't know. I might watch it and have my reactions live on here. Who knows? We also, I believe, next week they've got the East Division, run by Poison Pen. He'll be there today in the South, so that's cool. The East Division, of course, that's going to be crazy. It's got Ice, got XL, got my boy Eddie I. That's Eddie I's underrated in this, but he's going to be crazy. Like, he's probably my favorite in that division there. They got the North Division, which I was waiting to see. Got Sharon, Shoddy P, Marv One, Gage, Real Deal, Times, the return of Jonai, which is really a lot of big news, and Joey Gambello, he's Toronto representative, so shout out to Joey B, he's got to hold it down, for the area. So it looked like they mixed up like Toronto, Detroit, Pittsburgh, the north area of the map there, and put them together into one division there. So that one's going to be crazy because a lot of the different areas, very much different styles. You got legends. You got veterans like Marv One and Sharon, Real Deal, the KOTD champion coming into the tournament. You've got new guys, Joey. Not a lot of y'all might know him. Beast Mode, he's fire. You got Times, Alpha, he's fire. Like, Times is, he's crazy, and I'm glad that he's, going to be able to show people what he can do. Returning Jonai, like, Gage is, I've liked his battles. I've only seen him, Goods, and I think Verb and stuff. Like, him and Goods is one of my favorite flipping battles there. I really like that. So that's the North there. And who the East had, I said Ice. I know Eddie I. It has XL. I'm so upset that him and XL and Eddie I are the first round battle, and they're like my two favorites coming into that there. Let's see. I'm not sure who else is in the East Division right now, but I know they got some great names, and Poison Pen's running that. I'm not sure. They're all learning from each other on how to make sure everything goes smoothly. This tournament's going to really put together some fire battles. And even in the West, you got the Disaster Thesaurus rematch is going to be going on next round. So Saint and Active, that's like family things. So this is really promoting some great stuff. I can't wait to see that battle this afternoon. I'm really excited for it. And then afterwards, I'll also, maybe a little bit later on, I'm also going to be doing a prediction blog. WWE pay-per-view Clash of Champions is going on, and I got to be watching that as well. So I'll probably do some type of prediction blog for that as well. Just practice how to do this. Coming with that king shit, Mr. Mumbles, East 905. Let's go. Peace.